Lastly, we're going to look at augmented sixth chords. Once again, they function in the same way as a chromatic intensification of the secondary dominant. In other words, of the chord that is the dominant of the dominant, or some version thereof. So we're looking first at this chord, which is a D chord. In C major, that's the dominant of G, which is what we have here. So, best way to think about augmented sixth chords is to start to think of them as chord 2 or chord 4. And the easiest way so here's an F D A chord. The easiest, which is chord 2, or F, FCA, which is chord 4. So that the simplest way to convert this chord 4 into a augmented sixth chord is put the A in the bass and make it flat. Put the F sharp up in an upper voice and make it, the F in an upper voice make it sharp. So I'm flattening this one, the third of the chord of the F major chord, sharpening the root of the F major chord, and that creates an augmented sixth interval between the bass and the root of the chord. So there's an F major chord that I'm turning into an augmented sixth by sharpening the F and flattening the A. Then the crucial thing is that they both resolve by semitone. This one, like a leading note, steps up to the destination note, and this A flat steps down by semitone. So while I've got what might seem a curious combination of accidentals, A flat and F sharp, the point is not to change key, but to intensify the semitone motion of the voice leading. Let's hear how it sounds. Now that's your basic augmented sixth chord, sometimes called for no good reason the Italian sixth chord. If I add a D to it, it becomes a French sixth chord. And if I make the D a D sharp or make it an E flat, it becomes what's called a German sixth chord. Finally, if I wanted to get augmented sixth happy, we could put an augmented sixth in this chord. So again, let's move the move the B to here and make it flat. We need a G, sharp, and there's my augmented sixth, B flat to G sharp. If I add a D, if I add an E, sorry, it becomes a French sixth chord, and that functions. So I'll leave the German sixth here and so we're reaching some of the extreme points of chromatic alteration of harmony. But the essential point is they're still functioning as dominants to tonics. This collection of pitches is still functioning to lead to the A minor chord, and this one is still functioning to lead to this G major chord here. We could put Roman numerals beneath these. They could be versions of chord 4 here, or in some sense a version of chord 5 here, but at that point it becomes a little unnecessary, because what's important is that each of these notes is moving chromatically to decorate or inflect the note it moves to, and it becomes more relevant to think of these chords as chromatic intensifications of the chords that they resolve to than of separate chords in their own right. I'm not sure what the value of putting Roman numerals there will be, but the overall sound is still one of dominant to tonic.